Alright, finally got the bearing out. What a pain in the ass. It took almost an hour. So, I tried TIG welding, that didn't work. You can't get anything built up onto the surface, it just melts the wire away on the edge and started to weld the thing to the damn bearing, I was thinking. So then I went and wire fed a little turd right there, which I can kind of get my screwdriver onto, but barely. And I tried to heat this up red hot so that I can bend it out so that I can work on it. I tried pulling out and getting a pick underneath it. None of that was working. You can see I was just eating up the hole in there is all it was doing. So finally I got enough of it out I could get it out. Luckily I didn't burn the hub. It got hot, but it didn't melt it. So the snap ring groove's kind of screwed up a little bit in places, but I think we'll be okay. So never put a snap ring in that does not have a way of getting it out. So you want to have a back cut on the back side of this thing. If you don't have one that's square cut like this, grind a damn back angle to it so you can pull it out. Who in the hell would put a straight snap ring in a hole is a dumbass. They're not past dumbass, that's pure moronic. They're morons. So anyway, I got that out. So I'm going to dig up one of my new departure bearings. These are from the probably late 60s, early 70s. So these are USA made bearings with steel cages and good quality steel bearing material. Unlike that cheap crap, whatever the hell this thing's made out of. They can tell you where it's made. Oh, there's a name. UOC or some stupid name, I don't know. Anyway, plastic cages are not made for Harleys. They suck. I've never had one yet that held up. So, they're supposed to be great and all that. In the real world, they suck. Okay, so there's a new one. And this one actually rotates. That's good. It's a new little lubricant in this thing to free it up. A lot of times you gotta degunk these things, but this one's not too bad. So I just get some cable lube, squirt it in here. There we go. No longer dry. Alright. Should be the same size. Looks to be. All the stinky ass fumes are coming in here from the melting that bearing. When you melt stinky ass plastic, it stinks up the whole shop. Okay, this bearing's junk. Usually I keep bearings from mock-up. I ain't keeping that one. Okay, so now I'm going to press this one in. Tool for doing that. Okay, got a pressing block. Hub's warmed up a little bit, so heating I was doing on it. Makes it a little easier to go in. The steel part would be harder. Okay. Ooh. No more noise. Look at that. Okay, that went in pretty good. I gotta find me a snap ring to go in there. I need a snap ring for the inner and the outer side, so I go find me 2 snap rings. And I gotta turn this down the lathe yet. Okay, I'll be back. Okay, we're over here at the lathe now. So I'm gonna see how straight this hub is, and then turn down these bolts right here. They're sticking up. assuming I can even hold this, which is debatable. Yeah, that's going to be a problem. Alright, I think that theory just went out the window. Alright, we can at least see how straight it is. These studs are in my way, so. It looks pretty straight. Pretty damn close. So we know if it wobbles, it's not this part, it's the bearing. Alright, well, so much for this one. So I'm going to take this one back and grind those off with the grinder. I didn't want to do it that way, but oh well, gotta do what you gotta do. Alright, hopefully it's ground down enough. Take the scale, run across the surface and see if you got anything that's sticking up. Nothing enough to worry about, that's for sure. A couple of burrs out here on the outside edge. Guess I'll knock those down while I'm at it. Give me a deburring file. Be over in the tool bucket. Toolbox, not bucket. A few in the box every now and then. These burrs that stick up will grind on the inside of the basket there where the other stuff was hitting. Like knocking off the other edge burr there also. Alright. See if there's anything on the clutch surface. Feels good. Okay. Quick wipe down. Alright, should be able to go together now. Maybe. Okay, I got a snap ring for in there. I found one. I had to steal out of a used basket. So it has a circlip style, so you can actually get in there and pull it out when you need to. So after I get in there, I beat it in all the way around, make sure it was in there all the way in there. Good. So rotates around, something's hitting there. What are we hitting on? Piece of grit or something in there. Yep. And whatever it was, it moved out of the way. Yep. Not hitting on no more. Obviously there's something inside of there. It's not happy. It'll have to flush itself out. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and push the hub in here. Hopefully I have no more issues. There's a reason why you buy this stuff used, or this isn't used. You find a new part that hasn't been used. There's usually a reason for it. Or at least it wasn't used very much. Alright, let's see. On the hub. Goes in there. Let's see here. Get something pushed down here with the bearing. Fluidly on the inside. Okay. That allows me to push onto the bearing itself instead of on the outside. At least until it bottoms out, and then I'll have to switch over to tube. Help to protect the bearing a little bit doing it this way. Alright. Kind of self-center. Okay, we bottomed out. I just swap out from this. See, now it's flush on the bottom. So I'm using a right hand main bearing insert. We'll use that to hold it on this side. Support it. It rotates, doesn't drag. Look at that. It's not wobbling either. Look at no wobble. All good. Let's see if the snap ring will fit in here. Looks like it even might be the right one. Sharp edge goes out. See, got flat rolled edge, sharp edge. That's how you stamp them out. Makes a difference. Not a good sign. Ooh, that is not quite going in there. It barely clicked in one little spot. Just have to beat it with a hammer. We'll have to go grind it down at some point. If I can't beat it in with a hammer, I'll have to go grind it down. Not sure if that's even going in there all the way. The eyelets are in. Not sure about the back side. Good whack. Alright. We're going to have to say that's in all the way, but I'm not sure. Probably what I should do is pull it out and go grind it down a few thou thinner. So does it look like it's in there or not? We'll blow it up on TV, we'll see. It's real tight in there. So anyway, we'll see. Like I said, more likely I'll take it out, grind off a few thou. Then we'll go in. One more part that doesn't fit. Oh well. At least it works. See? That's all that matters. Okay, so now yep, good. Extra parts in my way. So I got some steel clutch plates. Borrowing it. So 7 of them here are stock. I've got an extra one in the kit, because an extra plate kit takes 8 plates total. And there's going to be room for more than 8 in here. And this knife won't even cut tape. That's getting bad. Tears tape. Cut it. Okay, so there's our plates. Oh, I got some rusty ones in the middle. Nice. Okay, so these all go in there. So we got our extra plate kit. Tucker number. There's the Barnett number. Best clutch on the market for 9 Ironhead's 40. Just don't use these heavy duty springs, they'll kill your clutch mechanism. Use your stock springs. You can read all how about to put them in. This isn't a 900 Sportster though, so maybe the instructions won't help me. Okay, first plate in is going to be, in this application, is going to be the fiber. We'll make sure the plates go in nice and freely. If they don't, there's a problem. There's another one. Can't see too high in the air. Another one of those. Get some steel ones over here. And some people say you can't touch the plates, they'll never work again. They're stupid. These plates are wet or dry. Wet means they go in oil, dry means they go in air. Your fingers aren't going to hurt them. And there's no reason to soak them either. They work wet or dry. Why soak them? I'll get oil on them soon enough. The rust is just break-in compound, it'll disappear too. And extra plate. Backer. Hey, we got room for more still. Hey, they work. Okay, so how many more are we going to put in there? We got 8. I bet you there's room for another, at least 4 more, maybe 5. So we'll just keep stacking them in there until we run out of room. When we're all done, this one goes on top. See, we know there's not enough in there because, see, this doesn't hit anything yet. That has to hit something to work. Let's see. So that has to rotate to fall in there a little ways. Gotta find the exact right spot. There it is. It has to be in the center. See how it's not centered? That means this is in the wrong spot. Rotate one position. Still not centered. Do it again. Okay, this time I went to the other side of the hole. Yep. Next one. Yeah. There we go. Ooh, that looks pretty close. Bingo, we have a winner. Okay, so now that we know what position it goes in, it'd be nice to mark it. So how are we going to mark it so we can read it again? Pull out your felt tip. Mark the stud. And the bayonet mark. So if you put some paint or something up on the tip up here, like a red dot or something, you'll know too. When that stud lines up there, you know it's good. We'll mark everything in black. We don't like yellow here, we like black. Alright, so there you go. Have to get some Sportster cups to go in there. There's an initial set of springs that are probably way too weak for this application. So I'll probably have to step it up with some heavier springs. Alright, so there we go. We're on our way to getting the clutch for the race bike. Yeah, that didn't take hardly any time at all. Oh, it's after 7 now. 2 hours and 15 minutes to put a clutch together. Yeah, that's good. What a deal. Alright, we're going to move on to something else.